Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So new build, Arcmine Saboteur, low life, featuring the Tremor Rod unique stuff, and using Pyroclast for a single target while general mapping, and swapping out their arc for ball lightning for more insane single target DPS. So let's quickly run this map. It's a T16, random T16. Should be right, we're still in SSF League. Still some nasty builds. So, let's go. Okay, no mobs. Awkward. Okay, nice rollback. I swear, the last few weeks my internet connection seems like it's dying all the time. It's kinda annoying. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, playstyle is pretty simple. You place your arc mines, you detonate them, you place them, you detonate them, and everything dies. None of this, let's pop it. It's really nice for Legion this build. To grab the loots, and we're gonna go onwards with the map. Well, whatever. So this was my first take at the minor. I already played Robbers in the past, but I've never played minor, and I'm gonna say it's a strong Ascendancy and it's a strong build. Oh my god. I got quite a lot of currency invested into it, but still, I think with way less investment it can still perform amazingly. I mean, like a Man over Mad version, it's just the Tremor Rod and the random 6-click chest. I'm pretty sure you can wreck any game with it. It's really kind of more like Rolls Royce build, but whatever. Okay, here we go. It's a ghosted boss, whatever. What the hell, man? I might die here. Okay, especially if this keeps happening. Okay, here we go. Let's do the metamorph now. Woo! Okay. That was a close one. Oh man. Thank God for not playing hardcore. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stop turning off all my auras and go back to the hideout. So yeah, as I said, character is a Saboteur, level 95. And we're using a combination of a few uniques, which are the Tremor Rod and the Shafts, with the presence of Chayola for being low life. Other than that, pretty straightforward. Arc Mines for clear, Pyroclast for single target while mapping, and just swapping Arc for Ball Lightning. No, wrong one. This one, Arc for Ball Lightning for single target. Like serious fights and whatnot. Okay, still the wrong one. Man. So yeah, we are using Tremor Rod for our arc to get the blast and mine support, the +2 circuited spell, which with an arc 21 gives an arc 24, which is pretty nice, 8 times chain. The increased spell damage and the mines can be detonated in additional time. Other than that, I'm low life, so I'm using chevrons so that chaos damage does not bypass my energy shield and a presence of Chegula. Further cannot be stunned and the max life converted to energy shield. And my gear, it's just like a spider crafted helmet with high ES, like ES gloves, a little bit of dex res, Simtrex, got me the dex that I needed and some nice ES boost. ES increased from body armor and elemental damage, crystal belt for more ES, 2 ES rings with res, ES ring with res, pretty simple. Flasks, Quicksilver flask of warding, a diamond flask of heat for freeze immunity, this one is for curse immunity, triple balance wise oak. You can see I'm at 6.6 on all my res, so I'm penetrating all the resistances and getting the reduced damage taken from all three elements, all three damage, elemental damage types. I'm gonna make it, and then the enduring mana flask of Stoneshing to be blade immune and have nice mana regen, and finally bottle face for the flat crits and the consecrated ground effect shenanigans and whatnot. You can swap it for not 0 per mist and poof, builds just like cost twice as less as it used to, and you will get really nice damage with 0 per mist. For links, I'm using Arc with awakened added lightning damage. It's not a cheap build. Added lightning damage, if you don't have the awaken, do the job just fine. Awakened lightning penetration, same here, just lightning penetration. Inspiration, drop in main damage, minefield support. So we can place a shit ton of arc mines. Then for the Pyroclast mine, it's Pyroclast mine, control destruction, drop in mine damage, hypothermia, elemental focus, and awaken added lightning. Since I'm getting so much lightning pen through the Ascendancy and whatnot, added lightning is really nice on the build. I'm also using Wrath, so I'm better off using lightning than fire damage on my Pyroclast mine. But yeah, why hypothermia with elemental focus? I'm using skitterbots, and skitterbots chill and shock the enemies, so I don't need to chill and shock them with this, and I'm also shocking them pretty often with arc. So elemental focus works really well with hypothermia in this setup. Then I'm using cast when damage taken, steel skin, low level, flame dash, faster casting for movement speed. For my auras, on my mana I'm using discipline, skitterboat with enlighten 4 and a standalone portal gem. And on my life I'm using with blood magic clarity level 1 because I intend to eventually get a clarity max mana as extra ES Watcher's Eye, which would put me to over 8k ES, Wrath and Precision level 8, which is as much as I could level it up here. Yeah, that's it for the links. So let's go into the Ascendancy, where Saboteur using Pyromaniac, Bomb Specialist, Born in the Shadows, and Explosive Expert. Before I could afford to get an aspect of the spider, because I forgot I also got spider on an item as in last mana aura. Before I got spider, I was using Demolition Specialist for the hinder instead of Explosive Expert, but since I got already the slowing part of the enemy through the spider aspect, I spec'd into Explosive Expert since I'm always chilling and shocking enemies. I mean, it's just increased critical strike strength and pen. I'm not burn. I'm not making them burn. I could swap out of the Pyroclast elemental focus just to get more chance to burn the enemy with my Pyroclast mine. but I'm not using it like really high-end single target, and I don't need the crit multi. Anyways, if we look at the passive tree, I leveled it up as a life character and spec'd into low life as soon as I could equip all the gear. And that's what I suggest, like just DS note and the reservation, just life and Mind Over Matter will give you plenty of room to get the currency starting and get the build going, buy the shavs, the presents, and just go full low life. So we start like this: trickery, saboteur, assassination, cohorted card in calculation, resourcefulness. I'm getting all the res nodes here because I don't have much res on the gear. And we go there: ping attunement, arcane vision, successive detonation, throat seeker, volatile mines, a bit of reduced mana reserve, crit chance, blast cascade, jewel socket, all the mine and trap nodes here. And go all the way here: arcane focus, arcane wheel, because I got a lot of mana and I want to have as much mana in reserved as possible to be able to always throw maximum of mines, since now mines are considered auras and reserve mana. Jewel socket, more crit chance, Arcanist Dominion, Jewel socket, Unnatural Calm, a little bit of a dexterity not needed, more spell crit multi, Delot Oaths, because I'm getting so much life regen through my Ascendancy that I kind of want to convert it into ES Regen. Full Aurora, reduced reserved, and infect cluster here. Armor, yes, Light of Divinity, Holy Domain, and go down there, more yes, Path of the Sun. So yeah, to go back to the Ascendancy, because I just went over it a bit quickly. Pyromaniacs gives us immunity to ignite and shock, which is really nice to have more room on your flasks, and life regen for each mine detonated. We have converted all this life regen, which is over 1000 life per second, into ES, and that's how we sustain our ES while mapping. Then bomb specialist, AoE, detonation speed, increased damage and increased mine throwing speeds if you have detonated mines, and shadows cannot be blinded, reduce damage taken from blinded enemies, chance to blind enemies, and increase damage against blind enemies. And finally this one for more AoE on the Bud Lightning and the Pyroclast mines, and the crit chance penetration and the reduced area damage taken from it. And finally jewels, I'm using ES stats jewels mostly, like this one is crit multi ES lightning, this one I think it's called ES, really basic jewels, you know. And also this one pen, which since we don't kill recently, the pen if you haven't killed is really nice to have. So yeah, I'm getting a little bit of cold also to shatter the enemy while mapping, and inserting a maximum of cough destruction to deal with porcupines and whatnot, and undeath effects. So yeah, and finally we're getting there, 97 insightfulness for more mana, to reduce mana cost and everything, which will give me more ES and more space, and maybe be able to ditch the Enlightened card 4 for an Enlightened 3 to make the build even cheaper. And for Pantheons, same as always: Lunaris and Shakari, poison immunity, avoidance, projectile avoidance, physical damage reduction, and whatnot. And I think that's pretty much it for this build. Yeah, a bandit should kill a hero, crit build. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave you guys with a Deathless Awakener 8 kill. If you have any questions about the build, feel free to ask in the comments, or you will find my in-game name in the description down below. You can ask me anytime if you see me connected and you have a question about one of my builds, feel free to ask. I'm always keen to answer to all the questions concerning the creation that I made. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the build, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Cheers!
you really think this would work?
Cirrus, please, we want to help you. Don't do anything hasty.
Destroying you is as easy as flicking a pest.
No!
Sana!
Pyrrhac!
How boring and small.
You want the Atlas? Take it. It's yours. But Oriath, I will burn to the ground.
Perhaps the suffering of my fellow citizens will finally stir something.